Welcome to Area S.
It's in Sweden. I don't know that guy.
What? I was singing! Is this too weird to singing? Well, we're not going to talk about singing today. We're going to talk about Sweden.
Yeah, brief about Swedish traditions.
Yep. First of all, everyone who watches this video, we will give you 10 seconds. Go down in the comments. You can always pause the video too to get more seconds, of course. Pause the video, go down in the comments, and put in 3 things you know about Sweden.
Yeah.
Or every time you hear Sweden, that's the 3 things you think of.
Yeah.
And when you've done that, let us talk about what... Well, we are from Sweden, we live in Sweden, we know a lot of Sweden.
Yeah.
And this is what this channel is about. We want to show Sweden from the Swedish view and learn non-Swedish about Sweden. And we also want to learn about other cultures. And taste your food and whether or not.
Yeah, we have not forgotten about the pickle beet eggs. They will come, I just have a few things to ask about that first.
Yeah. Along with some other recipe we're gonna get.
Yeah.
I think someone when I did the dehydration video gonna send us a beef jerky recipe.
Yeah, that too.
That could be nice to taste. But Sweden. The 3 most common things you know people from across the lakes or whatever say about Sweden.
IKEA, Minecraft, ABBA.
Well, Minecraft is more recent list, I would say. But usually it's IKEA, ABBA, meatballs.
That too, yeah.
That is the most recent 3 things, you know. I mean, and when you say ABBA, do you mean, of course you mean the music band. But I always ask, do you mean those who do the pickled herring and the caviar?
Yeah, because they're named ABBA too.
Yeah, the ABBA too. There's a food brand, so... Music band and a food brand. Oh god, I guess.
Yeah. There's something weird about Sweden.
And we're gonna go for this pretty quick. We don't want to drag this video out because we have some more things to talk about in other videos, and we're gonna focus that video on author.
Yeah.
Lived here in Sweden.
The most known Swedish children's author.
Yeah. And I think most of you have heard of Pippi Longstocking. I had not heard of the movies recorded in United States of America, I think, or the English versions.
Yeah.
I never heard of them before the other day. But this is a cover of a Swedish one, the one I grew up with, you grew up with.
Yeah.
This is our Pippi Longstocking, the one we know.
And the horse is not called Alphonse.
No.
So forget about that, please.
And the same author did a lot more of books and that were recorded, and we are gonna talk about every single one of them eventually, I think.
Yeah, because they are childhood for most people.
They are childhood memories. They was on repeat on our children television.
Yeah, the national Swedish children's television.
Yeah.
But
then of course we forgot other stuff.
Yeah, well, it's not only Astrid. We also have Pets and Findus. Oh, that's a very bad shot. Yeah, it's about
it's a little brighter. We're gonna have better lighting. That's coming up in another video too.
Yeah, but it's a cat and an old man living together.
Yeah. I mean, it's more about that too. We have a lot of stuff to talk about here in Sweden and to actually try, because there are some foods I can never say I can't remember I tried them.
Yeah,
and
we're kind of afraid to taste some of them. This is one thing everyone outside of Sweden knows about.
Especially if you look at lots of YouTube's videos and programs there. Surströmming, fermented fish.
Yeah, the smelly kind.
I mean, I think I tasted it when I was little, you know, but that was years ago.
Well, my grandparents used to eat it every year.
I mean, to be fair, we don't live in the part of Sweden where this is most common.
No, because it's in the north.
Yeah, it's a higher up tradition, which comes to a Swedish tradition, and we have a lot, and we're gonna go through them all.
One by one.
Yeah, almost. Of course, we don't really have time to do everything we want to do. There's a side we're gonna want later, but to do this Christmas, so to speak.
Yes, of course. But we will be planning for hopefully next year or the year after that.
I mean, the next year we'll do more, I think.
Yeah.
Of that, and obviously, of course, we want to learn about Thanksgiving and other stuff like that too, and try out and cook the food and have a dinner or something.
Yeah.
Everything we can do, and if people want to send us stuff, and we have our email in the description.
Yeah.
You can contact us there. But then, of course, we also have other foods. We have the fika.
Yeah.
We did a little episode about. I mean, we have these are some Swedish cookbooks. We got Swedish recipes. I'm not gonna open them.
Well, in Sweden we have something that's called hushållskakor, which is 7 kinds of cookies, which is what you should have on a fika.
What you just said in Sweden, send here.
Yeah. Hushållskakor. 7 kinds of cookies.
Yeah. But when we say cookies, we don't mean cookies. We mean maybe a cinnamon bun and then a couple of cookies.
Yeah.
I mean...
a cake or...
Yeah, it can be
whatever.
Yeah. And of course, when you're speaking of cake, there is one famous Swedish cake.
Yeah.
That you can have... you can have in a party, you can have it in a dinner, after a funeral. I think I've eaten it after anything, even a wedding or something.
Yeah, it's a very... It's a staple.
Yeah, and this is too great. I'm gonna insert a picture, I think.
Yeah, but it's called...
Smörgåstårta.
Yeah, and a bad translation of that into English would be sandwich cake.
Yeah.
And of course, there's a lot of ways to do it.
Yeah. We're gonna show you at least one way to do it eventually.
Yeah, and I think that would be the regular way, the most common way.
Yeah, the most common way is gonna be... I mean, I've done them before and they're good. But you need to do them in a certain way. You cannot...
Yeah, and that will come with the video then, I guess.
Then, of course, you mentioned Minecraft.
Yeah.
Swedish game that is taking... still going strong, and links in the description to our other gaming channels and to the Shadowtopia website.
Of course.
Who is the server we play with, so go check out those guys if you love Minecraft.
And, some recent thing that came onto Netflix was the...
Playlist?
Yeah, the documentary about the Spotify.
Yeah, Swedish you mentioned. I mean, then of course we have, speaking music, we have Sabaton, Swedish band. Also Hammerfall is a Swedish band. Mostly those I listen to, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
Of course, but...
Well, we said ABBA.
Yeah, we showed that already. And of course, then we have... I mean, we have snus. You know, the thing you put up on your lip and you not smoking.
Yeah.
There's so much to talk about even with you, and we still don't want to drag it out.
Yeah, we did find this book.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna...
It helps us too, because English are our second language, and we are still not too good at it. We are learning though.
Yeah.
That's why we have the dictionary at hand. And I can't find it right now, so... No, I see it. There it is. Never mind.
Yeah, well, what am I looking at? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know what you're looking at.
No.
I mean, that has a lot of, allemansrätten.
Jantelagen.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about a Swedish word, lagom.
Yeah, you're gonna hear about that a lot.
And what it really means to us, because we can say it a lot to each other. Now it's about the weather. Lagom today. The hot, and there you have a cat. Our cat loves you, audience. She really does. She really does love you.
But no.
We don't have a studio. We are still in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, other known Swedish stuff. I think probably everyone knows about Stockholm and the Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, well, I leave it with that there for now. And then of course the moose. Pretty tasty meat, I would say.
Don't say that. Someone can hear you.
Yeah. I mean, of course, the hi doodle. And of course, tradition. We have a lot. We have a lot. Midsummer.
We have
Lucia. Lussekatter. That's a food. We can drag this video on and on and on. We also want to inform you what's coming up on the channel too.
Yeah. So we are gonna go through this book, which is Swedish traditions.
Yeah. In a fun way. I know they're gonna be taste tests. They're gonna be
recipes,
mystery food challenging. Also, we want to do this funny stuff we haven't been doing, and we want to do what we set out to do.
Yeah.
And of course, we have a car brand named Volvo. A funny story about that. Volvo. I forgot about it. Volvo means jag rullar. I roll. Then you have Amazon. That means big woman. So, well, Volvo, Amazon. Well, you can put that together.
And then we used to have another car brand, Saab.
Yeah, it's not a car brand anymore.
No.
But they still do the planes.
Yeah.
And the fighter jets, of course. And yeah, then we have habits. We have a lot. I mean, every country has a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
but some of the Swedish things are not that common for other people to know about.
No, we forgot about the Nobel Prize. We can't forget about that.
Dynamite.
Yeah, and because he wanted better image, he invented the Nobel Peace Prize. Apparently Skype is also invented in Sweden, I just read here.
What?
And of course you heard about the Pirate Bay. Yeah, so, I mean, but just this past Saturday.
Yeah.
And the week before that it was Halloween.
Yeah.
I mean Halloween they call it in America and every other place in the world.
Yeah.
When you go trick-and-treating. We have something, what is Saturday, is called
Allhelgona.
Yeah. And that is a tradition where you basically go to the cemetery, you
light
a candle at the tomb of someone you lost, and maybe go to church, and you remember those past in the...
Yeah, but unfortunately some people think that Halloween and Allhelgona is the same.
Yeah.
And that really is not true.
No.
Because there are two different things. I know Halloween is the last of October. Allhelgona is it the first week of November?
I think it's something like that, yeah. It can be between the 31st of October and the 6th of November.
Yeah, so
it can be in the range of Halloween, you know, but...
Yeah, but mostly it is its own thing, and it should not be...
And it's also, I think it's the first Saturday in November, because it's also a Saturday.
Ah, that, yeah.
So that's why it can be in the range of that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end this episode with lighting a candle.
Yeah, for those we've lost.
Those we lost in the past. Man as animal. If she can do it. I think the match was invented in Sweden, wasn't it?
Maybe that, yeah.
She used to be a scout. Did she mention that?
Don't talk about that. Hush, hush.
Pause for effect.
You can do it.
Second try. To quote a movie, all hail those victorious dead, because all lives, even how sad, was victorious in one way.
Yeah. But so it's time for
More about Sweden next episode, maybe. Maybe not. But now it's time for a Swedish tradition, and that is
fika.
maybe with 7 different kind of cookies. We don't have
Yeah.
7 different kind of cookies at home, but who cares? So,
Bye!
tänd ett ljus och låt det brinna, för den här planeten vi bor på, tänd ett ljus.